We turn my mic back on. Make sure that's going and turn on the volume for capture card. Yes, so we can hear things. Awesome, great. Hey everybody, I'm Al. Let's talk. It's been some time. I am trying a thing today, an experiment. I think essentially I'm going to be streaming to myself, but that's fine. I don't mind. I can have fun streaming myself, but the idea is it's been some time. And I've also thought about what I want to do with streaming more and content creation outside of Twitch and YouTube, because this is a simulcast. Hey, Zombie Paper, good to see ya. Welcome on in. It was stuck on YouTube I've since Twitch stuck at 1080p. That's fine. Yeah, it's you know, if you're not partner to gamble for getting the different coding and different what is it, resolutions, I forget what the phrase is, but I was basically talking about how it's been a while and I want to do a little experiment, because they said in your Z Discord, as well as talking to some other people on Twitter, I get basically no feedback from Twitch itself. I get a little bit from YouTube. I get like infinitely more from YouTube. I get who clicks on my notices from where, and kind of like click through see the CTR, the click through retention, excuse me, stumbling over words. And yeah, I get no information. Today I was like, I haven't streamed in a long time. Basically I'm dead by Twitch's standards. It's been over a month. So what I wanted to do was not tweet. Also, Twitch etiquette. Don't tweet. Didn't tweet. Didn't post in anyone's forums to say that I'm going live. Nothing like that. And I want to see if anyone clicks on the notification or anything at all internally. So I did nothing externally today to say that I'm streaming, and I want to see anything. If there's anything that Twitch is doing to help me, what it is, and maybe go from that. But it might just be you see my notification. That might be. That's fine if it is. You know, I'm not. Don't take this as me complaining. This is not me complaining at all. This is just me desperate, desperate for any kind of information from Twitch. Okay? And that's all it's gonna be. So, it's been some time. I'm sure you're aware. If anyone else is watching or lurking, whatever, that's cool. Basically, I was pretty sick. Had a couple of scares with COVID, both negative. And then I had swimmer's ear, so I literally couldn't wear like headphones or anything. So I was like, how am I gonna stream? But it doesn't matter. So I just took a bunch of time off, and then I didn't come back last week because I still felt kind of depressed. But I got good therapy, good health care. My swimmer's ear is gone. I'm feeling okay. And I thought today, I grappled with it. I thought maybe I should just wait for another 2 weeks to come back, but I thought, well, if I'm gonna wait and it really doesn't matter, because none of this really matters. I love it. I love people to show up, but like, you know, success in the metrics that most people matter doesn't matter to me as much. I just like to show up and have a good time, and whoever else would come along and say hi, it's really appreciated. I love the fact that you'd spend time with me. And it's Zombie Paper too. You have almost all notifications turned off? Perfect. I don't have to worry about that one from Twitch then. For you. So I'll see if anyone else got it at all, and what they did with it, if anything. So I figured also because it's not Monday, you're here, which is great. I thought, oh, I don't know if zombie viewers gonna even know I'm streaming or whatnot, so I didn't want to do Earthbound because of that reason. And because I didn't want to start anything else, because I'm really bad with starting games and not finishing them, I thought I started Superman. Started Super Mario 64, and let's just pick up. Let's try to finish it. So here I am. I'm back to the streaming platforms. And we're gonna play some Mario. And I played around a lot with the sound settings. But let me know if it's good. It'll be a little softer than I'm outside. But once we get inside the castle, I think I balanced my voice to the game, to the music. Okay. The only thing that the only thing that I couldn't get quite right was the balance because when I put up like noise gates, suppression or anything to get rid of like the clacks, I couldn't balance it good. me no do good. So you're gonna hear more ASMR clickings. But I think everything else is okay, and I'm gonna do some research after I stream too on that. If I just need to play around more with the filters I have, or if there's something I completely overlooked. Yeah, because it's just my own personal life test. The other thing too is wearing my Bob's Burgers shirt. I haven't worn this since, and I looked at the date of the video to make sure. September 4th. When I got raided by Surfins. I wore this shirt that day on purpose because Surfins said I was like one of the better dressed people on Twitch, so I was like, I'm gonna be a shit and just wear this like graphic tee. I'm wearing it today because I'm actually in the middle of doing laundry. And I have no good clothes for like furniture, so I was like, I'll wear this shirt specifically for that reason. The game audio is a bit quiet. Good to know. Let's see. Where is it? Alright, so it's just past the 35 decibel on my end. Does that sound better? This is where I had it from when I was doing game footage recording for No More Heroes, and I haven't done any. I haven't opened Sony Vegas since like I don't know, after my birthday, so like the end of September. It's also been a while since I've worked on videos. I haven't done anything. The only thing I did was take some time for myself, not only to get better, but also outside of work, because I did leave my job. I played Metroid Dread. I loved it. It sounds better? Great. Also, it's not having to compete with my voice. I did play around. I was okay. So first, I was going to go live at like 6, and then it got a little bit too late because I had to fold up what I had for laundry, and it took longer than I expected, and then put in another load of laundry in the wash, put the wash in the dryer, and then I really want to give my dog a bath because she's been really smelly and her fur is getting sticky because she gets into things, you know, dogs rolling, who knows what. So between all that, by the time I sat down in my office, which I'm in the middle of a move in my office, I'm moving to a different room. After I did all that, it was like a little past 7, and then I wanted to make sure everything sounded good because it's been a month since I've touched OBS or anything. And there's at least 2 updates that have happened. One that I had been putting off, and then the other one that happened, I think, just in October or what. So there were 2 updates, and I hadn't played anything in a while, so I was like, alright, I want to at least try to make the audio sound a little bit good. So this is where I am, and let's see. Got all of them for Bomb Battlefields. Jolly Roger Bay, I'm missing the one with the metal hat that you can get, but I'm not particularly good at button mashing. Cool Command's done. Oh, so I haven't touched Thorn's Fortress yet. Alright, so that might be where I want to go next. And I believe that's... No, that's Jolly Roger Bay. This, I believe, is Thorn's Fortress. Oh, I haven't even opened this door yet. Reckonings of the star power, the door slowly opens. So how are you doing, Zombie Paper? I guess really... Hello, Electric Breath. Oh, I missed that. The trick is this. He has to walk very slowly in order to walk quietly. And wrapping up filming techniques reported on earlier, you can take a look around by tilting right stick. Pull back right stick to view the action from a distance. When you can't move the camera any farther, the buzzer will sound. This is Electric Brothers signing off. Yeah. Alright, so back to what I was saying. I haven't been around much. I've been to some of Surfing streams. Just to talk to him about. I'm gonna do his Baby Mayor redemption. And between that and a little bit off stream, I haven't otherwise been able to talk to him. I've talked to you in the Z Discord, but today's Thursday. It wasn't until Tuesday that I started going back into people's streams and really saying hi and hanging out and stuff. And I think it's good I had that time for myself, just to kind of sort things. But I miss you and your streams. I've watched a few of your backlogs from the Twitter side. There was that one from Halloween where you were at the Conqueror Worm and played parts of Earthbound. I didn't watch that 100%, but I watched a good deal of it in chunks, and particularly just, I guess, skipping over like the Earthbound parts and some other things between cleaning, because I've done a lot of cleaning, and then I listened to Read the Poetry. I read the Conqueror Worm, which is awesome. My suggestion. You're doing well. I'm glad you're back to feeling well. I'm sorry I missed your birthday too. Oh, that's no problem. I actually wasn't here on my birthday. My spouse and I had gone to Wisconsin for the long weekend. I took some time off and I had used their vacation time finally. So I actually wasn't here. I know that's weird to say because in like the sense of like this is cyberspace, you know, so it's not quite physical space, and it's definitely not liminal space, but it's a space of like we're together conversing, but we're not anywhere near the same neighborhood or place of being. I mean, you understand that, but I just want to kind of clarify what I'm saying better. So yeah, so I wasn't here, so like I disappeared, but I wasn't near kind of Twitch or anything, and it was right after my birthday that things started to fall apart too. So it was like the week after my birthday, maybe 2 weeks after my birthday, that I then kind of pieced out. Yeah, so don't worry about missing my birthday. I wasn't really here. I didn't have anything particularly planned for my birthday. Originally I was going to go to... what is it? Virginia? I was supposed to go to the Mothman Festival, but it was canceled because of COVID. Wisconsin was fun. I went to the Dells. It's my first time there. I'm not from the Midwest, but I live in the Midwest now. My spouse described, and I kind of thought of this too, right when they had the same thought. Wisconsin Dells is kind of like suburban Vegas. Oh, I died. Great start. pro player. MLG Pro. So it was a lot of fun. It's definitely something that my spouse and I are still hopeful to have children that we want to come back to with children. But it's definitely enough like fun, and we went to some with the more adults. Well, adult in the sense of like 18 plus stuff. So we had fun, and the result also had a park. So it was nice just to spend time with them and kind of relax. And we both we both actually independently had this kind of fear, but it panned out okay. We were both like, oh man, this is gonna be a vacation where you need a vacation after it. But no, we were all pretty well. We were both pretty well rested, so it was kind of what we needed. But unfortunately, I didn't get sick after, and not even sick like an illness. I had a like bacterial infection from swimming. The thing that's supposed to be making me, you know, better exercise. Oh man. So I don't know what your thoughts of swimmer's ear are, but for me, it's kind of similar to like when I first heard of turf toe. Like when I first heard of turf toe, I was like, oh, what? You got a little grass on your foot? No, turf toe is like your nail goes into the foot. And it's like, ooh. So swimmer's ear is like similar to that. Like before I kind of knew what it was, I was like, oh, swimmer's ear? You get some water in your ear when you're swimming? No. Swimmer's ear is like, swimmer's ear made me miserable because it was basically a low-grade ear infection that lingered for close to a month. Just glad to be over that. And I'm glad to be out of my job too, because my job was really bumming me out. But I don't want to air all that right now. And I've already kind of talked about it. We can talk about it more too. You've never had swimmer's ear? I never had it either. All my years of like, because I grew up next to the ocean, all the years of going to the beach, my parents have a pool at their house, swimming, I've done exercise swimming laps for many years in the past, and I've also done like swimming lessons. Not quite lifeguard training, but like enough CPR, like practical CPR, like in location, because I used to be certified buddy. Was it the Red Cross? It was someplace like that. And yeah, I'm 34 years old, and I've spent countless hours in the water. I've never gotten swimmer's ear, excuse me. And I got it in like the beginning of October. Oof. Oofta. Not something I'd wish on anyone else to experience. I wouldn't wish turf toe on anyone either, because that sounds awful. It's super easy, in my opinion, to get the 100 coin star in this level, which is why it's good to just start off with. Look at that, we're almost there. never seen that before. We've never had quite landed on a thwomp, or thwomps? Yeah, these are thwomps. Coming up, so it looks like Thwomp got the star. Congratulations! Still on the Thwomp's money? Yeah. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, it's been a while. And I know I saw you yesterday, and the day before? Something like that, but welcome on in, good to see you. I gotta get you your own special shout out, because I have quite a few. But I would like to give you one as well. Oh, I do. Well, I have your own command. I have a bin at commands. Oh, and I guess it goes through if I just write your name. That's right. Oh, what a fool. What a fool I am. I forgot I set up to your name. Yeah, so you don't have your own shout out, but you have your own band net. Yeah, exactly. I just put a little message there, so basically, yeah. If it doesn't say retro, shame. But yeah, I'm glad to see you, because I'm doing a little experiment to see who shows up and what Twitch kind of shows people. So I've got no data from Twitch essentially, and I'd just like to know. So today, it's like, don't tweet going live, don't put any Discords to see who shows up and what Twitch can give me for any kind of feedback. But I'm glad you stopped by. Good to see you. Are you gonna be streaming later tonight, or no? Because I think... Yes, Matt has been banned this channel one time. Never know, Twitch streams accounts are random. But you should be going back to retro, right? It makes me so mad. You build your houses, your castles, you pave your roads, and still you walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No. Well, we're not going to wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. Do you have a problem with that? Just try to pound me, wimp. Ha! I think I was in... Oh, I missed. I think I was in high school when I read... No, I was in 8th grade. When I read Julius Caesar. And I think it was Julius Caesar. That has that diss, that Shakespeare diss, where, I don't remember who it is, because I haven't read Julius Caesar since I've been in high school, or middle school, or whenever that was. But basically, calling them a brick, a stone, you less than nothing to be trampled upon. It's one of my favorite disses. We'll say I'll stream. Might be late. I barely slept today. Ooh. Are you okay, or did you just stay up too late? No! Crushed again! I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't gravel. Grovel. Here, you win. Take this with you. Zombie paper? Oh, zombie is here. I know you're on the YouTube side, but I see you showing up on both. Tossed and turned. It's really rare, but it has happened. I get that. I've had nights like that. I had a night like that 2 nights ago, or 3 nights ago, where I felt like I didn't get any sleep. And, I think it's because I have sleep apnea, and I just couldn't sleep. But I woke up with like a huge migraine. Oh, okay. That's cool. I tried to sleep, the neighbor's dog barks. Oh, no. That's the worst. My dog woke me up yesterday because there were turkeys in my yard, and she just freaked out. There were like 4 or 5 turkeys, and she was really upset that they were in our yard. I was kind of like dead. I was kind of like sleeping like a log. But I woke up and my spouse had sent me a Snapchat of my dog going like buck wild, barking at these turkeys. And that was my dog too. Oh, you were banning bots? No problem. And I thank you especially for that. I did do basically. I should use Commander Root again because it's been some time. But I looked at just my follow list, and it looked like all humans. I didn't see any bots, but could be bots lurking as well. Turkey hype. Yeah, it's almost Thanksgiving. And I never had it happen here, but there are wild turkeys because I see them when I'm out driving, usually by the gas station. But when I lived with my parents, the year I moved into the house that they have, so I was like 9 years old. There were some turkeys that got out from a farm. And there was one just chilling on our front porch for like a couple of days. And we were able to get... What's this one called? Shoot into the Wild Blue. We were able to get someone to pick it up because there was a farm that had turkeys escape. You know, so not quite chicken run, but fowl run, nonetheless. Let's see. When I had a dog, she was super overweight and she'd wake me up. Good dog. Yeah. Do you know Kale Chips? That's a super famous overweight dog that I remember had rounds on the internet a while ago. And then also a while ago, I saw it again in like 2015, maybe? I'll have to put it in your Discord or something. But yeah, my dog gets upset by like the weirdest things. Like not only the turkeys, because of the territory. Upside down bot is here. But also if there's a reflective surface and makes the light on the ceiling. Or the washing machine is going for too long, the dryer. Yeah. And sometimes you'll hear borks when I'm streaming. That's her too. Upside down Matt. There's a way to see if any bots are actively following you with Commander Root. Ooh. I'll have to look into that after the stream. I'll have to go over to... yeah, I haven't used Commander Root in not only a month, but like well over a month. I think probably like August was the last time I booted that thing up. It's been a while. Primary Make Bot will probably be the name, but I'm too lazy to actually make one. Fair. I thought about making a bot, like using, I think, Stream Elements. But then I saw you had to pay to name your bot, and I was like, I don't want to pay. I wouldn't mind the expense because it's not like great or anything, but it's like I don't want to make any money. I'm not gonna pay for a bot. Especially, I still think Fossabot is the best like mod bot out there. Moobot does the job. You might use Stream Elements for initial commands. Yeah, I'm thinking about. I keep going back and forth on it, but like I can't settle. I think once I get a second monitor, or I'm considering getting a TV, because I'm gonna get a new TV this Black Friday. I want to try to get an OLED for my living room, and I think I'm gonna get another OLED TV, maybe monitor. I don't know. I've been going back and forth. I think maybe monitor would be better, but hook that up and then hook up the monitor I'm using now and stream off of the OLED and have OBS and everything off of this monitor still, because right now I just have one monitor where everything kind of goes together. And then if I do that, then I'll enable things like clips and sound commands. I thought something like that could be fun, but I'm also kind of like, I don't want it to be too gimmicky. Like, I want people just to spam noise. But I'll give it a go, and hopefully it'll be relatively soon, because I can get all that, though. Leaving my job early, I'm kind of broke now. I'm fine. I don't have any money concerns, but, like, money's very tight, so I might not get that second monitor until the new year. But it'll be relatively soon. And I'm moving my entire getup right now. I have in my office that I've worked for like all the pandemic, and this is where I've streamed regularly, but I'm getting my own separate office, which was previously our guest room. That area is being cleaned up, so everything's getting moved over. But right now, most of everything, including like my desktop setup, is still in here. So that's part of the issue I had with the sound earlier that I talked about earlier. Too, is just because this is all a mess. Essentially, you can't see with the pseudo green screen, but like this whole room is a combination of the things I took from my workspace on site to what I had before to moving my equipment around, and my spouse has all their bookbinding stuff in here now, so it's a huge mismatch. Let me go back to chat. I didn't mind the name Nipbot. It's fine. Use an iPod for a second monitor. I use my phone for chat and second monitor for notifications. Yeah, I thought about. I have a drawing tablet. It is a, what is it called? Oh, I can't remember. Huion tablet, and it has a screen too, and it's really nice. And I actually tried to use it for art streams, but the kind of splitter I have is wrong, and I tried to punch it through a different way, and it didn't work. But when I have my next step that I want to do, when I have my office finally put together, I'm going to have my TV in through HDMI. Just because I think that's easiest with streaming consoles, because all you have to do is unplug and plug in the capture card, if I want to just stream. And also, the other good thing about that too is if I want to do an art stream, I just unplug it from my setup, my desktop, and then plug in, because it has an HDMI out as well to go into computers. Then that way I can sell my monitor with everything, and then also the tab. I've gone dark because I've been charged the tab. I mean, not the tab, the tablet with the drawing. So it'll look a little bit better. Like, it won't be all squashed like in last year I did. Using an old phone or an independent broadcast checker to see if anything looks broken. That's a good idea. I do test stuff by just recording an OBS and listen to it back. But before I was, well, not affiliate, but before I got to affiliate, I used to check everything also through my TV, because my smart TV, I have the Twitch app, and then I could watch the broadcast there. I could like run out on break or something, or a lot of the times if I had to leave, I would then also jump back to the TV and just listen to the sounds, or if my spouse is here, they could listen to me through that way. But I don't have that, and like also majority of my streaming, I'm kind of the only person here, so that's less helpful. But still something I could do in a way. I have thought about getting like a furniture chair, like maybe a lazy boy or something for streaming in, rather than sitting in this kind of. Yeah, you can't see because I have the screen up, but the office chair I have is pretty nice. But I was thinking like that might be more comfortable, but I don't know. We'll see. I want to actually get over there and clean out that room, because that room still has some holdovers from when I had a guest staying here, and also it just needs to be cleaned because like it's kind of been storage for a year, and there's stuff like foam packaging and boxes and a whole lot of junk that needs to be cleared out too. And when it's all set up, maybe, though I'm kind of thinking now that I think about it, I'm probably not going to have room for a chair other than like the one I'm sitting in now. Or I might get a better chair than this one, but ostensibly the same kind of thing. Back to the game. Ready for blast off. Come on, hop into the cannon. Missed, but didn't die. Oh, I think maybe I hit the same spot twice. Oh dear. This one. No, it's too high. Grab some coins. Oh, also, zombie fever, because we talked earlier about where I kind of mentioned it, I should say, because we didn't really have a conversation. I don't know, but I think Saturday, this coming Saturday, I might do Earthbounds, and I might do Earthbounds the week after that, but then I'm going to have to figure out a new day, or maybe a new day to stream, because the 15th I'll be starting my new job and I'll have new hours, and I'm also going to be on call essentially. I mean, I won't be on call in the sense that like doctors and nurses are on call, but they will need me to be available in case if they need someone to come in. But also it's not like a life-threatening thing, you know? If I can't come in, then they understand, but it's like they need you to come in basically now because they're. Not only do I know that they're short-staffed because it's where my spouse works and they're working there tonight, but just because from what I know from their work, they always get calls to pick up extra hours. Oh, shucks.
Mamma mia!
So I'll have to work out just exactly how I'm going to stream. But I'm kind of thinking too, I might be able to keep Saturdays because weekends are kind of slower from my understanding. And they don't really have a lot of people because like they're short-staffed, but like my spouse hasn't had to ever come in on like Saturday mornings except for like a couple times. So I think Saturday might be a day that I keep everything, all things considered. I'm not sure about the rest of the week. I might not be able to keep Monday nights. Or the other thing too is that I'm thinking... Oh, I missed it. Shucks. Ah. Okay. I can get this. Yeah, there we go. I'm also thinking that... I might want to stream after work and not stream into the late night. So I assume I'll get home around 2:30 or 3, and I might stream from like 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock or something. So new hours are tentative. Got another Larpok to be in. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the work you do, truly. Cannot state enough. How are things otherwise with bots? I don't hear as many complaints, and I haven't really heard about hate rates, but it's all kind of just died down. Is that true? Or, is this just, like, people's attention spans, like... Well, I guess we dealt with bots enough. Time to go to the next thing. Is, how is that? And then Matt and anyone else who wants to weigh in as well, please let me know. Because, around the time I left, it kind of felt like nothing was happening, nothing more was happening, but I haven't really heard a lot about people saying the follow bots are control, hate raids are still... I mean, hate raids will never go away. They were a thing even before it got to the kind of tipping point with Twitch do better and all that, but like... How is it affecting, like, I guess, I don't know if average is the right word to use, because they're not, I wouldn't want to say average streamer, but like, the demographic that it was an issue for, I guess that's the better word. How are they sounding? The bot issues have slowed down a lot. A and I keep vigilant though. Good to know. Thank you.
Here we go!
Twitch implemented some good chat features, keep things in check. Nice. I was here and cause that was, I think, end of September. But it was definitely before I left. They had the, verify your account thing. And I verified my accounts. And I got those emotes for doing so. Oh, this is all. Just letting you know, they can take you through the sky. I'll have to look into that. I kinda just went live. But I would like to see what things since I've been gone. I thought the owl was on a fixed path, but it looks like I can move the owl. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. And I believe there's a cage nearby. Just about flaps out, you should lay off the pasta, that's all. Press B, let go. Bye. I guess I have to catch the owl again. And this time I actually have to go to the cage. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to see what's in there now and fix things and reach my Anakin. You recovered 30 power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star. Before you move on, how's it going otherwise? Did you pound the 2 columns? No. You didn't lose your heart, did you? Not yet. If you did, you'll have to stomp on the condor to get it back. This is far from my first playthrough. I've 120 starred this game countless times. And a lot of those countless times are when I was under the age of 13. But like, how wild would it be if this is your first time playing the game and this is the first time you'd gotten to this point and that you didn't fight Bowser right away, but you just started to go to the stars and you're in a similar kind of predicament as I am now, and it's like, what about columns? What about condors? What? I don't even know if I've been to Big Bruce High yet. I think I have. But yeah, I haven't left the main area of the castle floor that you start the game on. Just because I'm going for all the stars, and it's like, huh? All this like mid-game stuff. They said that Bowser sneaked out of the sea into the underground. Have you finally cornered him? No, I haven't even fought Bowser the first time. Blast over the wall. I think this is the last one for here. And it's pretty simple. And because I'm playing the Switch version, I think they fixed it so you can't get it by just sliding into the wall. You actually have to break the wall away. Let's see. This is one of those stars where I'm like, even with the clue, if you're a child, it's like, how would you know it was there? I don't know. I knew about all these stars because I had a friend who basically ran through the game. And I watched, it was like a Let's Play before Let's Plays. I watched them get like almost all, if not all, of the stars, and this is one of them. So that should be the Thwomp's Fortress. I think. Oh, Whomp's Fortress.
Let's go.
Yeah. We're all done. Alright, so Bomb Battlefield is done. Whomp's Fortress is done. George Bay just has that star. Kukulman's done. I need to go to Boo's Haunted House. I forget what this level is called exactly. Big Boo's Haunt. There we go. Go on, go soon. Come on in. Oh, come in here. Wait a second. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Look at that texture. Texture popping. The low resolution Mario. Look at it. Look. He looks like a Lego person. Oh my god. This is so amusing. Lego. Oh man. Not only his face, but like the ears are pulled back so it looks like a cylinder. And then the feet don't even go out like feet do. Kind of like an angle, like your feet when you're walking. But like they're just like stiff. Hold on, let me do it again. Oh my god. And the hands. The hands are like spheres. Oh my god, that's so amusing. Alright. Ready for a little scare here. How close can I get? There we go. It still got me. I knew it was there and it still got me. Alright. Ghosts don't die. Can we get out of here alive? There we go. Same thing. I think there was only two. Yeah. Go to the next area. Yeah, ghosts don't die. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next week. Part of me kind of wants to just stream a lot now that I have all this time off. I've spent the past week, this week, because I haven't worked. I didn't work Monday or Tuesday or yesterday. Not today. But I've been doing chores and stuff, but yeah, other than because I've been getting an exercise. Other than that, I haven't been doing much. I didn't do really anything else today. And then tomorrow, next week, maybe I'll just stream a lot. Maybe I'll finish Moon and I don't know if this coming Saturday I'm busy or if the next Saturday I'm busy. But maybe either this Saturday or next I'll stream for like most of the day. Maybe I'll do something like ridiculous, like try to do a 12-hour stream. Oh boy, that's really looming. And try to finish Earthbound. And I'll try to finish this during the day. One of the days. So all of my games that I have out right now will be done. And ideally what I'd like to do is just stream games once a week. And depending upon the time and the day and how I kind of set out everything else I do, maybe if I stick on Saturday, maybe I'll just spend like Saturday doing a long stream. Like I don't know if I'll have it in me every Saturday to do like a 12-hour stream, but like maybe do like 4 to 6 hours every Saturday, and then another day a week do games. I don't know. Everything is still tentative. Boo, the Master of Mischief, the Tower of Terror, the Big Boo. Ka ha 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 ha. There we go, that wasn't too hard.
Here we go!
That low texture Mario just kills me. Or low polygon Mario. Alright, let's go back. We're more than a quarter of the way there. Let's see which one's this. Ride Big Boo's merry-go-rounds. I think I might want to do 100 coins with this one. So I think there's a lot of blues. It's kind of spooky, but it's already past Halloween. So how was everyone's Halloween holiday? I actually had a pretty good time. I said it on I said it on Twitter, but I went to a board game party and it was a nice Halloween theme. We all brought food. We played Arkham Horror, that cooperative game. And for the day we had we picked Cthulhu. Like going into it, like we didn't do a random draw, but we just did Cthulhu for the monster. And then also I After we finished that, we played Catan, because I'd never played Catan before. That's not spooky, but it's kind of scary in the sense of like... it's one of those friend-ending games. Not really, but you know, like Mario Party and stuff where it's like... You want to be cooperative, but you also kind of want to like screw over the other people too. I did not do well with my first game of Catan. And then after that it was kind of like... whatever. There was one game, I'll have to find out what the name of it was because I don't remember, but it was one person is a ghost and it's kind of like Clue. It's there's a person in a place with a weapon, so one person is the ghost and I think it's up to 5 players, so the other 3 to 4 are trying to use the clues that you give the... Actually, I think it might be called Is it Mysterio? It's a board game where you then try to figure out, because you as the ghost decide who killed you with what and where, and you give each of the other players a person, place, and weapon. And what they have to do is piece together with your clues, and you can't say anything what that is. And then at the end, if everyone guessed their person, place, and weapon, you then decide from those which scenario you were killed in, and you give one last kind of level or like round of hints, maybe that's the better way to put it. And then they try to find out which of the 4, well, 3 if you're playing 4 players, but up to 4, I guess, if you're playing 5 players. And then if the majority of people get it, everybody wins. And it's a nice cooperative. Interesting. I've never played that game before. But I played that this Halloween as well. You see this board game night. Already at 92, 2 nice levels with not bad. Oof. I missed. I'm really close too. I also know there's an area. Hold on, what star is this? Alright, so I actually have to go back here, but it's a shame I fell through just then. There's an area with a blue coin switch. I might just try to go there to get the rest of the 100 coins that I need. Because I'm already pretty close. I'd be one off if I didn't fall and get that red coin. Let's just go back and then face that boo. We'll be up 2 more. I think this is it. Yes. You do a kick, a wall kick. Forget the wall kick to work. There we go. Here it is.
Here we go!
Then all I have to do is fall. And I meant to do that earlier, but I did not. Two more.
Here we go!
Feeling good. Secret of the Haunted Books. It's either there's a door to a library. Here it is. It's the middle one. Yes, the left one. Nope. The middle one. The middle one, the right one, and then the left one.
Here we go!
Nice. Man, it's almost 9 p.m. Central. This is something I never really thought of, at least, in the sense of I noticed there's like EST, EDT, and CST and CGT, and I didn't think of what those stood for, the abbreviation, but it's for Eastern Standard Time and Eastern Daylight Time, just like how there's Central Standard Time, Central Daylight Time, etc. I didn't realize that had to do with like if it was daylight savings or not, and I just learned that today. It's like today I learned. So I'm sure before every time, because I've always hit standard, like regardless of if it was daylight savings or not. And I know it also depends on where you are too, because not every place has daylight savings time. Where I am does have both daylight savings and standard time, so I think right now it's still daylight savings time because the clocks fall back. Is it Sunday or next Sunday, something like that? Soon. So I think I should have been saying Central. I'm tired. Central Daylight Time CGT, but I've always said CST because I didn't realize that that's dependent upon if it is daylight savings time or not. Just something that I never really thought about when looking at the fact that it's November now. You learned that a year or two ago, so you can relate? Yeah, I never knew. I just thought, like I said, I've always said standard time, regardless of it being... oh, shucks. Of it actually being standard time or not.
Mamma mia!
I kind of get trapped by that coffin there. Let's give it another go. Round 2.
Let's go!
That boo on top of the I guess mansion. I guess this is a mansion, haunted mansion, or haunted house. Maybe it's haunted house. Oh boy, getting that star is gonna be fun. Oh, I didn't lose hope that time. Okay, that's all. There are only 2. I thought there were 3. There are only 2. Let's get out of here. That cap is for later, because I don't have the cap unlocked, but I know what star that is. I think there's another yes. But is there another red coin on this floor? I don't remember. There might be. Alright, it's on here, because that's where the last star was with the books. Piano. Still gets me. Either it frightens me like the first time when I know it was there, or it gets me in the fact that like it cracks me up. Just like the low polygon textured Mario just there. So that last one is by here? I think that pit that you have to walk by? Yes.
Here we go!
I'm really looking forward to getting back to playing Moon.
Let's go.
Oh, this is that star. The Bruce Balcony star. This one's gonna take some tricky jumping. Both in the sense that, like, I'm close to finishing it, kind of. Anyway, so I've been saying that for like the second week, the second time I played it. After the second time I played it, so like the third week, the end of the first month. But I'm kind of near the end from, I think, what I understand, and then also trying something new. This fight isn't too bad, but getting the star, that's another thing. So I still think I want to do Final Fantasy IX, but I'm not sure. I don't want to like annoy them. But I ordered HD Retrovision cables from Castlevania Games at the beginning of summer for the PlayStation 2. And I still haven't got them. And I don't want to annoy them because I know they're working. And they're actually really good at getting back to me for the stuff from my Sega Saturn. But at the same time, I ordered all that stuff for my Sega Saturn back in the beginning of August, and I got it in like a month or so. So I have to check the date I actually ordered it, but it's going on 3 months that I've been waiting for the other stuff, and it's like I don't wanna complain because you have to be cognizant that supply chains, people are doing the best, there's labor shortages, but it's also like how much longer do I have to wait? I think the thing that I would like is at least some like feedback to say like, we haven't forgotten about you. There you go. We haven't forgotten about you, but it's gonna take some time. But I haven't heard anything, so I am getting a little bit kind of worried. But I'm really trying to not be a Karen about it, and to not like be like, I paid for this, where's my stuff? Blah blah blah. Because I know they're doing their best, and there's a limited crew, there's limited people, and there's also, I forget how many people work at HD Retrovision, but I think it's only like, it might be more now, but I think it was only like, oh shucks, I think it's only like 2 or 3 people. So I'm sure they're very busy, but like from my selfish perspective, it's like I want it now. You know? But that is kind of the holdout for as to why I may not stream that next. Though I guess I could stream it through my Xbox One, because I have it digitally. But I don't know. I want that original experience, and like one of the reasons I like to play on original hardware, and like this isn't a great example because it's through the Switch, is because you get the controller came on, you get the experience of how it was on like day one. And that's what I like. That's one of the things I like too. But we'll see. I'm also thinking about maybe, because the Wii component cable is also coming, but thinking of playing a GameCube game Or I have personally, but I haven't delved into my EverDrive, because I have an EverDrive for Game Boy Advance, playing some of those games. Both the ones that I have that I'm a big fan of, like I haven't played Castlevania what is it? Aria of Sorrow in a long time. Like that would be fun. Or something that I have that I've never spent time on. Or even something like Alien Hominid that I played. No! Shucks. I don't even know where I found it. That I haven't played in like years. That was like one of the games that I played. I was like, man, this holds up really well. So think about doing that, or think about doing a Sega Saturn game, because I finally got the Saturn set up and everything all put together. And the only game I've played is Baku Baku Animal, which is a lot of fun. But I have some other games too, a whole bunch of other games to get into too. I would like to check out, because I never had a Saturn until very recently. And I've only played it twice since I've gotten it, not including testing and calibrating. So that would be fun to stream too. But my preference is still Final Fantasy IX, because it's been so long that I've been waiting to play that. But maybe I'll put it to a poll like I did with the Super Nintendo games. Maybe I'll see what other people kind of have to say. Because before I even got into Earthbound and before the Donkey Kong, I was gonna play Tomba on Saturday, but then my cable stopped working, so I had to order new ones. And basically just been waiting since then. I don't know what it was, because I started Tulip Great, and I didn't want to put Tulip on the back burner, so I ended up using just regular composite cables with my RetroTink upscaler. But when it was working, you know, it looked and sounded pretty good. And I don't know what happened, but just the sound stopped working. And then the colors weren't right either. So I was like, well, better put this to bed. And I'm too nervous, but like, one day I gotta get out the soldering iron and see if I can cut it open and cut open the cables and see if I can fix. Because I'm sure it's real simple fix, like it's just. Oh, nice, I got it. So it was crawling, because you can crawl up vertical surfaces for whatever reason. But seeing where maybe there's like a fray or split, or maybe two of the cables just came undone or something, and fixing that and just soldering over it with like a plastic. I forgot what they are, those like plastic sheath things that you put on wires, and just fixing it that way. I'm sure that would just fix it, but I'm just nervous. Which is like, I don't know, ridiculous, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna ruin these cables that are already ruined. I don't know. Once I get the soldering station up, I'll definitely do that though. So that's another thing. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Once I got to the other edge, and then I just remembered I could crawl. Boom. There you go. I don't remember if there's another star that I can get. Because I'm gonna need the Vanish Cap. That's it. This is the one that I need the Vanish Cap for. So I think I'm done here for now. Let's see. Yeah, because that was the last star. Alright, so we're off to fight the first Bowser. Even though I have enough stars to fight the second Bowser. Oh no, that's not Peach's Bowser. Bah, you stepped right into my trap, just as I knew you would. I wanted you friends. Watch your step. I am going to get the star. A red coin star first. Back what I said too with like original hardware. Oh shoot. Just missed it.
Mamma mia!
Let's try that again. I actually liked the N64 controller a lot. And I guess it's sold out from the Nintendo store. But I don't have... I don't have Nintendo Switch Online, so I wouldn't be able to pick one up anyways. But I'm very curious to how it feels and how it controls. And I imagine you can use it on this game. Because... Again. Ah! I think it inputs as a classic controller, right? So you could probably play this game with the N64 controller. The, well, new one for the Switch. And I would love that because right now I'm using a 8-bit dough and it's still pretty good. But like right there,
Mamma mia!
there's some weirdness and it's not quite as responsive in the same way as the N64 controller. So I just wonder, would I have the same issues or... I don't know. I don't know why I decided to turn like a truck just there. But I remember being able to turn on a dime with that thing. And I wouldn't have lost either of those lives just now if I was playing with the original controller. I don't know.
Mamma mia!
Part of me was thinking maybe I should crawl back, but there's not enough time. I'm probably gonna game over. I lost like what, 5 lives? I have technically 2 because they give you 0. Whew, okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's false memories, but I remember being able to turn on a dime. And you don't have that. Or at least you don't have that with the 8-bit controller. And I feel like you certainly don't have that with the Joy-Cons because getting into what I said earlier, when I went to Wisconsin for that weekend, I was playing this the whole way there and back on my other file that has I think 69 stars of all things. Nice. And I'm having difficulty now, but I had a hell of a time with the Joy-Cons. I feel like I have a hell of a time with the Joy-Cons regardless. Like, they are not a preferred controller for me. Now, I don't know if it's because my hands are big and the Joy-Cons are kind of small. Because I'm using the Nintendo SM39 Pro right now. It works okay. It works a lot better since there was an update. I don't remember. It was between now and May, I think, or maybe it was June, because there was an update shortly after I started playing Super Mario 3D Worlds, the Switch port on the Switch, and I was using my Xbox One controller, which I thought worked really well, and then I was using the 8-bit Do or 8-bit Do. I'm not sure which pronunciation is correct, but I've always said 8-bit Do. And they both were just horrible. I was getting horrible lag. When I was in college, I used to make the joke about the Nintendo Switch Online, the lag for Brawl being bad, and that you could go make a sandwich and walk around the block between inputs, but like it was like worse than that. But thankfully, as much as I didn't like the Joy-Cons, they worked good enough, so I was able to finish that with the Joy-Cons earlier this year. But what I would have loved to continue using my Xbox One controller, or even this one. But since then there was another update, or at least one other update, and then I updated both the software for this and for the dongle that I have, which is like a little brick thing. So it works great on Switch now. Oh, there's an update for Xbox One controllers that I haven't done yet because I keep forgetting, and I'm need to do that. But what I should do is I should update both my controllers and then try to use an Xbox One controller on the Switch, because as much as I like this, I don't like it for 3D games. Like, it's pretty much best for 2D, but like if I could use that when playing this. And I do want to go back to Dread, but I've been having hands. That game just kills my hands, and like Surfins, who I talked to, has the same problem, and like I don't know what it is, but it's pretty much arthritis, as my doctor told me, and it's This sounds made up, or maybe seasonal arthritis, but it's basically when it starts to get cold, like my hands start to hurt. So like I don't want to touch Dread again until at least I can use a different controller. If I could use the Xbox One controller, I would play it again immediately. If not, I got my full of it. It was awesome. I recommend Dread. It's my go-to so far, but I do not want to go back to it playing with the Joy-Cons or this thing. I got through it once with this thing, but it's like I can't put my hands through that again. Alright, back to the game, back to Bowser. Tough luck, Mario. Princess Toadstool isn't here. Wahaha. Go ahead, just try to grab me by the tail. You'll never be able to swing me around. Limp like you won't throw me out of here. Ha! Never. Now this took me forever to do. Let's see if I can do it again. This is another thing where if I was playing on an N64 with an N64 controller, I get so good at launching Bowser, I could probably do it in like 1, maybe 2 throws max. But let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Bye-bye.
Nope. That actually wasn't too far from the other bomb that I wasn't aiming for. Oddly enough. Grr! I was a bit careless. This is not as I had planned, but I still hold the power of the stars, and I still have Peach. Waha! You'll get no more stars from me. I'm not finished with you yet. But I'll let you go for now. You'll pay for this later. It turns into a key. Cheers. Yeah, I think game over, which is surprising. What I think I'm gonna do is, go right for Bowser again. So you get 2 Bowser fights in, for one in this stream. But the reason was because I was playing on my own, and I was also doing the thing where I get every star. And if you don't get this board Bowser sub star and then beat Bowser, it affects the other stars. So I'd gotten to, well, actually I did do board Bowser sub because that was the first one, but I got to star like 3 or 4 in this area, that red coins one, and there's poles that you jump off of to get the red coins, and they weren't there, and I was like, what's wrong? Why aren't the poles there? And like, it's even, there's even something about balancing poles in the star's name. It's like, why aren't they there? And I checked Reddit, and a bunch of other people had similar posts with problems. I guess you have to beat Bowser. Well, you have to collect the sub-star and then beat Bowser, or else the sub stays here forever, and the poles don't appear. So I was like, oh, well, might as well just do that. So we get 2 Bowser fights in one. And I guess that's good in the sense of like variety, because if I wanted to, I could skip this entire downstairs. Like, other than this star, I don't have to get any other stars in the basement. to complete the game. I could just do this and beat Bowser and go upstairs. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get all the stars. Including the red coin star here. So enjoy 2 Bowser fights in one stream. I got trapped. Ah, trapped like a rat. I know before I said it might game over in that last one, but I might game over here. Oh, I probably should have done this last time, but grab that one up. Yeah. Be careful. Is this coins? Couldn't remember if it was coins or life. Alright. There's one here, and then I have to let the... Oh, another life. I have to let the elevator go to get a... Well, I have to let the elevator go and actually collect it. That's the thing. I know this is essentially the same music in the last Bowser World, but this is Cat Jam as well. Alright. Now I can actually make forward progress. Oh, the bully fell in the lava? It sounds like it. Sad. Just have to be careful. Somehow did not die. Oof. Alright. Careful. Take your time. Missed the pole. Sorry, I thought it was my cat, but I think I can say it was my own wheezing. Like the Pokemon. Up I go. Perfect. Alright, back to where I was. Well, I did say back to where I was, and I did die there from a similar kind of fall. Okie dokie. Get much better at this part. But still kind of flubbing it here. With little... There we go. This is the test. This is the tester. Yes! Got it. I am a cure. Took fall damage. Will this be the time that I make actual progress, or will I make the same mistakes? Wait. Crawl. Perfect. It's almost like cheating. Is this the one that's a life, or is this more coins? I don't remember. That's okay. Been under the pressure in my life anyways. Oh, that was luck. That was... I can't blame that on the controller. Because I actually don't think I did the input right. We were so close. I could taste the star. Hey, Fishingworth, good to see you. I haven't seen you here in a minute. Yeah, October is not a good month for me. I don't really like October in general. Like, I'm not a big fan of Halloween. I mean, Halloween's fine. I had a good Halloween this year, but like, my October was swimmer's ear that just wouldn't go away for almost the whole month. Then COVID scare, which came back negative. Very thankful. Wear your masks and get your shots. My booster's coming up soon. And then also just depression hit me, and part of that was probably because of being sick. And I just haven't even been on the platform until a few days ago. And then I came on, and I've been on kind of around since Tuesday of this week. And I ended up quitting my job because I just was done. I have a new job though, so it's not like I'm up a creek or anything. And then I had some good therapy sessions, and I felt good enough to come back. But yeah, it's good to see you. It's great to see you. I haven't seen you. I haven't seen like a lot of people. I'm starting to reconnect with all the people that I haven't seen since September. But yeah, it's a new month, and I feel good. I feel good about myself, and I decided to come back and stream today. And yeah. Oh, so you heard it sucks. Yeah, glad you're okay now. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. How are you? Because you had just made affiliate, and I had seen some of your streams since you've been on, but like a lot of your streams were like when I was working and I had to work on site, and even then in like September, I felt like I haven't really been around Twitch like I used to since like May, for one reason or another. Like either with work picking up for my last job, or being sick, or going into the office with my previous position that I just left. Been depressed because your relationship ended, so I haven't been doing much. I hear you. Those can always be tough. Even if you can see or want to, like, it's always sad to. I shouldn't say it's always sad, but like processing and moving on, no matter which end of it you were, can be difficult. But glad you're holding in. Are you doing all right now, or are things kind of more rough? Are you able to get help? Kind of. How is all that factoring? Because I've been in a pretty bad state myself. Not quite in crisis or anything, but all I was doing was working, and where I was working was pretty toxic. So
Mamma mia!
I'm finally finding myself back to kind of like I wouldn't say status quo because I'm never quite great, but like being able to, you know, be okay with myself. So, and it's tough time of the year too. I've talked to a few people I know, either have been kind of missing out or seasonal depression. So, you know, just want to say that you're not alone through all this, and I hope you can kind of take it at least a day at a time. Shucks. If not an hour at a time or minutes at a time, and I'll do what I can to help pull you through. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I appreciate just you being here and our conversations and everything you've done for me. The raids or just chatting is very much appreciated. So, I'm glad. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here with us. I know it's never easy, and that you can never like give kind of like you can't reason through it. And like I said, I'm not a psychologist, but I hope at least that can give you some positivity. Let you know in that regard. It's been a hard couple weeks yet. I took a hard break from everything, slowly reintegrating myself. Good. It's good that you're present and coming back to. That's something that I struggle a lot with. When I get really down, I kind of just shut off from everything, including things I like. But that's good. That's at least that's good to hear. Same, yeah. It's at a point too where like I've realized that it's not always about saying the best thing, but just like trying to empathize the best you can. It's a little different because we're not in person, but just hearing them out and things will be back, so just being as honest as you can with the other person, and I hope things can get better soon, and that you are able to make those steps and things sound good. But I'll be rooting for you. That's why you don't have a normal job. I have a job where I can make my own hours and such because I know I'm unreliable from time to time. I've never really been able to be my own boss, so I can't really speak from that in like a practical sense, but like, yeah, a lot of people work for themselves and find a lot of joy out of it. I know some people that stream full-time, both that are partners and affiliates, and it works well for them, and if it works well for you, then I'm really glad, and it's good that you know yourself as well. to kind of be able to realize that, like, hey, I need to set my own kind of work and goals for myself. It's just because all my money comes from customers, and they're not always here around. Oh, summer's slow and winter's real busy. Well, it is the start of the well, it's like mid-fall, so it's almost the start of the winter season, so hopefully things will be picking back up. You were getting into your peak season? Yeah, exactly. That's good, at least. I know for myself, because I end up quitting, I don't get... Oh, I missed that coin back there. I wouldn't be able to get unemployment, because I guess they could say that I left. But I did have some money saved up, but like right now it's just gonna suck for a little bit. Because I don't have any income. Passive or otherwise. But I have enough money saved, and my spouse is able to pay for our bills. They said that I could quit and they could help me, so while things are still a squeeze, I'm still afloat, so it just sucks. I just know, I know it sucks not having money, because before I got into the field that I was in before, which is accounting, living paycheck to paycheck, you know, going through periods of having to sell off everything, or basically all my what's the word, like, extra things, you know. The star reveal noise is so nostalgic, yeah, definitely. I'm playing this on the Switch. I'm using an 8-bit dough. But I did talk about how I've played this game to death as a kid. And I've 100%ed it. I've gotten all 120 stars. I don't even know how many times. And that was basically before I was a teen. Just playing this game over and over. I haven't really played it in the past few years, but I would like to get the new Switch controller, that's the N64 one, and see how that holds out. Because I swear, you could turn on a dime, and I didn't have trouble with stuff like wall kicks and stuff that I'm trying to do now. So I would like to see how the new one compares. You could never play Super Mario 64 again, because I'll never live up to your nostalgia. I don't have any games like that, I think. There have been a couple of games I've gone back to that I've been like, I don't really like this game. So I can see that, and I can see in the sense of like a fear of it, like, Donkey Kong 64 was one. I almost had there. Whew, almost fell there. Should have been bad. Donkey Kong 64 was a game that I loved when it came out, and I played it a few times as a kid. And I actually never beat it because I could never beat the final boss, but I did when I went back to my most recent save file from when I was a kid after college, and I finally beat the game. But I played that a bunch of times, and then after I beat the game, I was like, maybe I want to revisit this game and play through. And I was playing through, and I got to the second world, and like a new save file, and I was like, this game is not as fun as I remembered. Wow, another power star. Mario gains more courage from Power Castle. Do you want to save? You bet. It's mostly that my own platforming skill level fell off as I got older. I feel that a little bit too. Like, it's weird. There's certain games that I am much better at as an adult, and there's other games where I feel like I beat this as a kid. How can I not do this as an adult? Like, Sonic is been on pretty much the same level. Like, I've gotten better as I've gotten older, but peak college, I went back and played a bunch of old retro games. I got all the KS Emeralds on original hardware Sonic, and I got Super Sonic. And now as an adult, I've replayed through the game several times. And it's like 4 or 5 times a few months ago when I did a review on Sonic 2 on YouTube. Which would be a good time to plug my socials, which I think I'll do if you want to watch the video. But I could not did I mute my hold on, I got something that says I muted my... No, I didn't mute my... I don't think I muted my mic. Why did I get that alert saying that my mic was muted? Anyways, with save states I can, but I cannot with myself do that like half pipe thing in Sonic 2 to get the KS Emeralds. I don't know how I did it like 10 years ago, but I did. And I could never do it as a kid. I can't wait till Lois plays Shadow the Hedgehog. Everyone says the game's awful, but I refuse to believe it. I put in Shadow once on GameCube. And that's all. I love the Geek Critique. He's on YouTube. He also streams. He does what I do. He does the restream, the multi-stream. He has a nice review about Sonic 2. That's kind of how I feel about it. In a sense. I would like to give that game a fair shake, but I did not enjoy the brief time I spent with it. But I actually would wait to reserve judgment to actually play it, at least try to play it through before I can say, but I'm not a fan of that. But I too want to see how Lois makes out with that as well. Alright, so we're at Bowser fight. And we're at the second Bowser fight too here. He says, "Pestering me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now return those stars. My troops in the walls need them." Bwahaha. Little Polygon Mario cracks on up. So I am going for 120 stars, and now we're a third of the way. But I was playing this on my own previously before I started streaming it, and I noticed that there's issues with the level that the Bowser and the sub is in. That if you don't collect that first star and beat Bowser, the sub doesn't go away, so you can't get the other stars, including the leap from the poles one. And I didn't actually know that you have to get that star and beat Bowser in the Dark Worlds. Is that what this one's considered? For the subs to go away and the pulse to appear, so I actually just beat Bowser the first time, and because I had enough stars, I'm then beating him again now. So then I can go back and get all the other stars without being encumbered by the sub being away and the pulls on me if I'm trying to get those rolls. And the only stars I haven't gotten are... I don't remember if I got the secret star for the slide for beating it in time. I think I did, but I don't remember. And then, there's one in Jolly Roger Bay. Just miss, I guess. There's one in Jolly Roger Bay that you need the metal cap, and then another one in Big Boo's Hunt where you need the vanish cap. Those two are the only ones I haven't gotten from the first four. Otherwise, I've gotten all of them, except for maybe the second slide star. I don't remember. I had so much trouble with this. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Bye-bye.
Well, I have 5 lives. But I might game over. And I feel like this chasing him is a lot easier too with the N64 controller. So I remember, like, when I was more of a pro, I would never miss his tail. And I've missed his tail and flat out ran into him a bunch of times, both in this and practice off stream. There we go. As Fossbot showed, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that first link will do it. The second is my Twitter, if you want to follow me in my bad takes. I'll be back in tweeting more soon. I haven't really tweeted much in the past month or so. And then TikTok. And I'll be uploading more TikToks relatively soon too, because I'm going to be making ostensibly all shorts from now on for YouTube videos, which is good both in the sense of, like, I'll make more videos, but also I want to just put them on TikTok too, so you'll be seeing more TikToks eventually, and there's quite a few. And the other thing I didn't really talk about yet with anybody is the Yellow Toxic Exchange will be returning soonish. I don't want to give a date, but once my work schedule is figured out and consistent outside of hours I pick up. There we go. I'll be able to figure out when I can do that, and I will be streaming that here on Twitch. Oh yeah, that's off the browser. Ow! Ow! Can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars failed me this time. Consider this a draw. Yeah, you lose and it's a draw. I'll be in perfect... Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see Precious Princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. And I'm only 30 stars away. Because I think it's 70. So I'm really close to getting that as well. Alright, so we're gonna catch the rabbit. Or attempt to. And, there's a number of levels that I could go to. I could go to the sand, the sandy something, the Hazy Maid's Cave, or I could go here to the lava. I don't remember the names, but I have essentially three levels I could pick from, or I could go back and finish the Waterworld one, or I could go upstairs, but I don't want to because I want to get the basement ones as much as I can. Get the rest of the other two caps, clean up the two I'm missing from the first floor, and then move up to the third floor, and then the top. So I caught the rabbit, and he says, he has a shiny thing, my name is mine, finders, keepers, looters, sweepers, but when he gets to you anyways. Late, ouch, take it then. Good from Bowser it was. Now we D. I made it, can't be late for tea. And this is a nice huge star. He comes back later. I think he might even be back if I leave and just come back, because I have 40 stars. I think it comes when you have 18 and 30, if I remember right. Something like that. But seeing that we're here, I'm not sure which world I want to go to next, but I want to attempt to get the Vanish Cap. And there's a star with the Vanish Cap, or a current star. A decree that one shall pound the pillars. Okay. That's me, I guess. I had so much trouble in this area when I was younger, but I guess it's not until you get... I don't know how many stars... I don't remember... I can never remember what, like, the star amount is for particulars, but, like, there's a certain amount that you need to get the, pillar, have the pillar function there. Before it was like, oh, there's these pillars, but I can't get on top of them. So that's 2 coins. So down for the next one. And I missed it. I was so careful too and I missed it. Well, I skipped this last thing. Welcome to the Vanish Cap Switch course. Vanish Cap Switch course. All of the blue blocks you find become solid once you step on the cap switch. You'll disappear when you find the Vanish Cap, so you'll be able to elude enemies and walk through many things. Try it out. Those are the easy-ish 4 to get. And the rest are over here on the obstacle course. Let's see how many attempts it takes to get. I don't think you can run polls if you're not affiliates. Otherwise, this would be a great time to do a poll. See how many attempts it takes Al to get the red coins. Lock in your votes now. Polls close soon. Alright, so we're on 2. Let's see if it can do sub 10. Sub 10 is the goal. First 6 don't seem to be bad, but then it's after that getting to the last 2. And I can also say that even though I was just gonna praise the controls and I died, even though I have this 8-bit Do or 8-bit Do controller. It's a lot better than Joy-Cons. Because I was playing this on the road to Wisconsin. I did a lot worse with the Joy-Cons. So even though I'm not doing great here, it's better than I was doing with the Joy-Cons in handheld mode. No! There's a little salt there. I had it! It slid right from my grasp. Missed. So tomorrow is a big day for me. It's my 5-year wedding anniversary. And it's my 9-year anniversary of being together with my spouse. Wow. It's a big one. And I commissioned the Renaissance to do a beautiful portrait. One of his gamescapes. And I can't wait to give it to Micah, who's my spouse, because I think they'll love it. It's a scene from World of Warcraft. They are a big MMO gamer. Haven't really been playing Warcraft lately because of kinda a combination of everything that's been going on with Blizzard and the fact that, like, I don't know, Shadowlands isn't really that great. So just a combination of kinda everything that's going on with Blizzard and Shadowlands. We're not playing right now, But absolutely love absolutely love WoW. Have put more hours into that than like I don't know, maybe all of gaming that I've done since I've been adults. And we both used to play WoW together. That was before I came to Twitch and had time. Oh. That one jump is gonna be it. That's actually incredible, yeah. So I got a gamescape of the Ice Crown Citadel from Wrath of the Lich King, which is their favorite expansion, and it's also one of the, like, I think, coolest looking places, and they agree too. So I was like, that means lots to them, and the Renaissance, who I love. And I think maybe all of you out there know him, but I'll give him a shout out nonetheless, just now. He does beautiful, absolutely gorgeous gamescapes, which are like landscape canvas paintings, and he did one for me, and it's... I got it about a week ago, and I looked at it speechless for like 20 minutes. And I told him, I was like, you know, I don't want to get too sappy or anything, or hyperbolic, but like, this might be the best piece of art that I've ever had, commissioned or received. And I plan on having him do some more work for me, especially since I'm going to be having my own office relatively soon. But I'm going to tweet it out tomorrow after I give it to them, so everyone will be able to see it. But it's absolutely gorgeous. All of his work is awesome, I think. Stay, 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 stay. Backflip. Lands. No! Almost. That part. If I had an N64 controller and I could turn it on a dime, like I do like I have when I last played it, that part would not be that tricky. I still would probably like wipe out and not get it maybe a couple times, but I definitely would have gotten it by now. Here, playing with this controller, or God forbid I use the Joy-Cons, it's luck. I swear it's luck, because I don't know what it is, but like there's that weird clipping thing where Mario doesn't quite land, and then when he does land, there's no platform there. And then after that, like when I do the backflip to try to get to the other platform, well, it's like he's over here, not moving, and then the platform's going, and it's like, I feel like it's luck. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. But I'll get it eventually. Maybe in the future on my own, or if I play this on the N64, or maybe if I get the N64 controller for the Switch. I think I might want to 100% this again, but I don't think I ever want to do this again on the Switch. It's just, oh, it's still enjoyable. I would be doing it if it wasn't. I thought I had it like 3 or 4 times just then, and I had it none of the times. Yeah, that's more. I completely missed. Do you play any tabletop RPGs? Not right now, but I played a lot of D&D. I actually love to be the dungeon master. That was that clipping thing where Mario like does that thing like that and doesn't collab. That keeps happening over on the other side. I don't know what causes it. It doesn't happen on the N64 version, I swear. But it makes this area like impossible. Or not. I don't even know. Not impossible. Not impossible. It feel impossible. Hard. Yeah. So I've played a lot of 5th edition. I played a little bit of 3rd edition in college. That was when I first played it. When I first played it, 4th edition came out earlier that year, but my friends were like, I don't know, snobs or whatever, and didn't want to play 4th edition. I have no experience with 4th edition, but like from what I've seen and my bias from like everyone who has played 4th edition doesn't really seem like it would be my cup of tea, but I have a bunch of experience with 5th edition, a little bit of experience with 3rd edition, and I've played Pathfinder a handful of times. But my favorite thing to do is DM. I don't even know how that happened just then. I don't know why I decided to slippery shoes fall off that platform, but yeah, roundabout with a little salt thrown in. I have a lot of experience with D&D, mostly 5th edition, and a little bit of experience with Pathfinder. 3rd is really bad. 3.5 exists in Backstreet Pathfinder. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you what the reasoning was. I did enjoy 3rd edition. I don't really remember it because I played it back in like 2007, 2008. I also, as much as I like my friends from college, I don't think they were a good group. Not in the sense that like, oh, you're playing the game wrong, but like, I never truly learned how to roleplay or play any of the classes until I played 5th edition. Like, I was brand new. This is Babby's first time playing a tabletop, and I feel like they didn't really explain anything to me. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but like, my DM made a lot of, like, in hindsight, questionable choices. I mean, I still had a good time, don't get me wrong. I don't want to shit on the guy or anything, but like, they didn't really teach me how to play, so like I didn't know what I was doing for most of the time. So if 3rd edition was bad, then it was only compounded with the fact that like I didn't know what I was doing. No one was telling me anything to do. I just remember they were all like, Oh, don't play as lawful good. That was the only advice they gave me. Don't play as lawful good. Hey, I made it to the cap switch. You just stepped on the vanish cap switch. The vanish cap makes Mario disappear. Now vanish caps will pop from all of the blue boxes you find. Would you like to save yes? Want to know something kind of funny? Practicing this on my own, I got 7 coins. Got this one. Ran through here and fell into the pit. That little box that like cut out where the floor is. And I didn't click the star and I had to do it all over again.
Here we go!
I don't know why. Usually it's evil characters people like to hate on. I don't understand. My group that I play with is a pretty large group. It's a group of 7 or 9, depending upon if the other 2 people, this other couple we know, come or not. So we either have a DM and 6 characters, or a DM and 8 characters. I can count. I can do math. And this group I'm in, only wants evil characters if we're doing the evil campaign. I don't know why. I kind of have an idea why, but ultimately I can't reason why. Like, I can't give you a definitive answer why. And it can't even play like they won't allow, because I'm one of, well, I should say there's two people in our group who DM the most, and then I DM second or third most compared to them, and then my other friend DM's 4th most, and the other 2 people in our group, the other 2 regulars in our group don't DM at all, and the 2 that come in infrequently, one of them has DMs, but they don't DM either. And I have always said that, like, you can play an evil character, like, it doesn't bother me, but for some reason everyone else who DMs is like, no evil characters unless if it's an evil campaign. So, it's like you said, that's general, people like it. It's, I don't know. Like, I don't have experience either way, so it's interesting to hear that because, I've only really had 2 groups I've rolled with. That group of my friends in college, that they had no qualms with an evil character. In fact, they, like I just said, they just said don't play as the lawful good character. Like, their big thing was like, don't be the lawful good, but like, you could be a lawful good character. But like this group now, it's like they won't. The DM won't approve of an evil character, which is weird. And it's like, I think I get it because I think I understand the reasoning, but also like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Because the idea is that if there's an evil character, they'll sabotage. Yeah, that's essentially what I think is the reason why. But like, and none of this is to shit on my group that I play with now, because they're all lovely people, and I genuinely have a good time with them, and there have been some decisions that I've been like, huh. But there's never been any decisions that I think are like, why is the DM doing this? Whatever. Like, they're a good group. Overall, you know, A+. As good of a group as I could hope for. Except for the evil thing. But yeah, I don't understand that, because it's like, you don't have to sabotage it for evil. Like, I've played some neutral characters and some even lawful chaotic good characters. So neutral of all kinds and chaotic characters that have made some kind of like, oh no, traps. I think I'm trapped. I've made some kind of like weird-ish verge of evil, I feel like, decisions. So it's like, if you're evil, you don't have to be like, I am going to destroy the party and sabotage. You can like play an evil character a bunch of different ways. Yeah, so long story long, I just don't get it. I agree with you, by the way. I think there are ways for players and the DM to ensure the evil character's motivation to go out with the party. Not only that, but I feel like my party is good to play with overall. Like, I don't play with anyone who is like a chore to play with, if that makes sense. Like, there's no one on my group that I play with and I'm like, come on, move the story forward. You know, they sabotage, because you can still sabotage the party if you're a good or neutral character. Yeah, there's no one on the, so it's like, I just don't understand. I don't understand the reason. I cut myself off, but like, the group I have now, they're really good, or I guess you could say really bad, depending, about min-maxing all their characters. So I essentially play on a team of like superheroes. Hop into the camera. And that used to annoy me, because it's like, if you're not min-maxing too, it's like, the battles move at such a pace where like, also because the battles are so large too, because we have 6 to 8 people in them. It's like, if you don't min-max as well, then it's kind of like you're using like a little pellet gun and everyone else is like I said, a superhero. But what I've done to kind of counter all that is that, oh, come on. I've had so much fun with my last 2 characters, and I've made them be hindrance characters in the sense of like, they're a joke on purpose, and they kind of put everyone else in the party. It's kind of like the expense of everyone else in the party. So like, I'm not a shit when I play, but I'm kind of a shit. And it makes it a lot more fun to go into a party of everyone else min-maxing And you being like that, hey guys, I'm the liability. I'm the liability party member. And because before, when I was playing, I wasn't min-maxing. And I wasn't having, like, I was still having a pretty good time, but, like, I feel like everyone else could, like, kind of do whatever they want. And I was at the mercy of, like, going along with everything in the team the way they wanted to. But, like, I have freedom to both play this character in kind of a fanciful way of whatever I want. And the fact that I'm not beholden to what the party does. I also wouldn't play these characters with another D&D troop. Like, if I wasn't in the troop that I was, I would dial... If I were to use any of the characters that I've created before, I would definitely dial it back a little bit. And or not use those characters. But I'll give you an idea. My last campaign that I was a character of, I played Ranger, and it was one of the archetypes from one of the expansion books. So my character was basically a rogue, but they were a Ranger class. And I took the charlatan subclass, and I basically made a character that was a snake oil salesman. And I played it up like I was a great doctor. It was so much fun. And again, because everyone I was playing with was essentially a superhero, I was doing like a max of like 12 damage per round. I got the DM's permission to make my item be a scalpel, which is basically a homebrewed knife. A dagger, I mean. So the stats for my weapon were the stats of a dagger, and I would only use scalpels. By the end, I had a nice silver. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it there. I had a nice silver-tipped scalpel that I could use, so I could do non-physical damage. But like the max damage I was outputting was like, I guess 24 a turn. If I crit with all my attacks and my weapons. But it was just so much fun to make that charlatan snake oil salesman character. And I could do it because everyone else was strong enough. Like they weren't reliant on me to also be a superhero. And it just made it a lot more fun too, like playing, like interacting with everybody. Tied again. The reason I was asking was because the Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG comes out in February. Ooh. And I'm probably going to stream a playthrough of that, and I'll need some players for that. How would that work? Would you use the tabletop app or tabletop from Steam? How's that gonna go? That's interesting. I like Avatar. I didn't watch Avatar until 2019, And I started to rewatch it, but I never finished it because then I started to get heavy into Sailor Moon. But I was almost done rewatching it. I finished the... Well, I guess you could say I finished the last Avatar. Rewatching the last Avatar, but I didn't finish rewatching Korra. So I watched the last Avatar twice, and I watched all of Korra once. And then I watched part of Korra a second time. Probably roll 20. I am not familiar with that. I can look into that. I guess it all depends. I have so much trouble committing to D&D as it is with my current friend group, and like part of that is because of like the pandemic, obviously. So I don't want to say, I'm sorry if that's wishy-washy. What I think I could do is I could be like a one-off character, or I could come for like an arc if you want to do that, but like as of now it's so hard for me to get time to play and to come in to play D&D, so I don't want to do that to you, because like I've had that happen to me with some groups where it's like, do you want to play D&D with us? Oh, sure. And then, there's nothing there. But if you ever do want to do one-offs, or if you need someone, or if you want someone for like certain arcs, I think I could at least make that work. For sure, keep that in mind. Yeah, definitely. February's a way off, see it? Yeah, maybe... I don't want to say anything, but like, because I'm also waiting on starting this new job, and my hours are going to be different, that's another thing too. I almost didn't stream today because part of the reason was I want to come back to streaming with a cemented schedule, and I wanted to wait till I had like, something that I could commit to, but like I was like, you know what, I haven't streamed in a while and I'm just feeling it today. So that's why I came back for today. And also because I kind of wanted Mario 64, this 120 star run, to be like days where like I didn't know what I wanted to do. But because I have this extra time off too, I think maybe this coming Monday and Saturday and maybe some other day next week, I'm gonna do longer streams, a longer stream like today. Well, today's not as long as I wanted it to be, because I wanted to start at 6 Central Time. But I'm still probably gonna go to about midnight, and I'm gonna make more progress on top of what I've already got. Do I need to reactivate this? Yes, I do. I didn't look up at it in time, but I kind of saw it from the side, the pyramid build-up. Exploded at the top. Ah, I slid off.
Mamma mia!
Maybe I should just go for the stars and then do the 100-star last. The town's a big bird. Yeah, I'll just do that. Nope.
Mamma mia!
But fishing worth, you got me thinking about Avatar again. Man. I wonder what it would have been like if I watched that show when it was new. Because like I said, I didn't watch it till 2019. So I was like 31, almost 32. Because my birthday's in September. I wonder how I would have related to it as a... Well, I still would have been kind of a late teenager, because I think that show came on when I was 18, or maybe 17. I know it started when I was in high school, and then it finished up when I was in college. You're the perfect age for it.
Here we go!
The cultural show with a big impact from when I was a kid that I was the perfect age for was Pokemon. Because when Pokemon Red came out, I was 9. But when the show came out and I got the game, I was 10 years old. So it was like perfect for me. I was the perfect age for Pokemon. Avatar came out when I stopped watching television for a few years. I was like 15 or 16, and I don't even understand how that happens.
Mamma mia!
But showing it up the pyramid. Oh, this one's easy. This one is the one that I kind of got before, but I didn't actually get it. It was the one where the top of the pyramid blew up. Yeah, so I wasn't watching TV when Avatar came out. Because I was like 15 or 16 and I stopped watching TV entirely. And I started watching TV again when I was in college. Because just finding something to do between classes when I didn't have like a lot of time. Like I remember junior year of college, I would always watch like the Jerry Springer Show. Because I had a class that ended at noon, and my next class was until like 2 o'clock or 2:30 or something. So I remember I would be just go back to my dorm, and I would make a sandwich.
Mamma mia!
I'd make a sandwich and I would throw on Jerry Springer. And I would also watch Maury. And I think I watched like some other show. I don't know. I watched Jerry Springer and I watched Maury for like most of college. But I didn't watch any shows. It wasn't until I got married. Well, not married. It wasn't until I started living with my spouse that I started watching TV really again. And that was mostly because of Game of Thrones. Come on, come on, come on!
Mamma mia!
Game of Thrones is the first TV show I watched probably since... I don't even know. I don't know if there are any event shows I watched. Like, the closest thing to, like, an event show I watched when I was younger, other than Pokemon, because I watched Pokemon when I was, like, 10 or so, was maybe the Super Bowl. Like, I never watched any shows that people watched. Like, I never watched Lost. I was too young for Twin Peaks. I guess I watched Seinfeld. I watched Seinfeld when that was on. Because my dad watched it. We told Hassan to stop promoting Adblock. I feel like he doesn't really promote it. Or maybe he does. I don't know. He says that thing of support the show with a Twitch sub, $5 a month. Or get a VPN. Or get Adblock. Hey, there's the top of the pyramid. Alright, I need another flight cap. Yeah, I guess he's promoting in that sense, but he doesn't say like which one or where to get. That's funny. I didn't know that was happening. I haven't really watched Hassan. Did he get like a letter from them? Or an email I should say? Or like how did that even go about? Oh my goodness. That actually just happened, didn't it?
Mamma mia!
Yeah, because he does that. He got an email, the big streamers have contacts at Twitch. Yeah. No, I know. When your influencers are that big, you get contacts and stuff. I just wanted to know that he said he was once. So he doesn't do this top of the hour ad break spiel anymore. I guess that's his revenue that he would get. Or that's the kind of revenue that Twitch would get the most of from him. Because when you get to be that big, you get the 70-30 split. And then bits bits you pay a percentage of when you buy them. And what else would there be? Because, like, if there's anyone who tips him, he turned tipping off the notifications, he said. I remember he told H3 that, Ethan that on H3 podcast during the show. So he doesn't. So I don't know what else Twitch would get money from. I mean, obviously they still get cut of his subs, but they must get the most of their money from, at this point, running ads. So if all these people have ad block on, it must not be good for Twitch. He does a spiel, but instead of saying ad block, he says there are other ways I can't talk about. Oh, that's funny. I'm glad you watch Hassan too. I mean, a lot of people do. He's one of the biggest Twitch streamers out there. But like, so many people are like, no politics, no nothing. They don't want to talk about. They don't even want to talk about people that talk about politics. But yeah, I love watching Hassan. I finished the first couple episodes of The Leftovers. It's okay. They're just better ways for me to get political stuff from. And it's mostly just them joking around. Yeah. I've only watched the first 3 episodes, but I've enjoyed it. I think they're a good match. Oh, I didn't know this was the fight with the sand golem. I thought this was a different thing entirely. Who walk here? Who break seal? Who? Oh, wake ancient ones? We know like rumble. We know like intruders. No, battle. Hands. 2 hands. Hands down. Yep. Hand to combat. Can't believe I missed there. Grumble. What happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong. You rule ancient pyramid for today. Now take star power. We sleep darkness.
Here we go!
Here we go. I'm gonna stretch for a sec. Oh, it's almost 11 p.m. where I am at. Let's see. Still going. Still going. Alright. Just doing some technical stuff, looking at the bitrate, making sure it's still. The stream is still running, okay? So see. Oh, that's not shining atop the pyramid. That was stand tall on the 4 pillars.
Let's go!
I wonder what this is then. Well, I was right in the sense that that star was something else I thought it was, but I was wrong in the sense of I thought that was the star that the prompts gave me at the beginning of the level. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go up to the top of the pyramid either way. Perfect. Excellent. That is just what I wanted to do.
Mamma mia! Hego!
Exactly. What am I doing? Same thing again.
Mamma mia!
Maybe I just need to be a little higher.
Hego!
I'll get it. Careful. Gotta crawl. No! I had it. Oh,
Mamma mia!
so close.
Hego!
Alright. What I think I'm gonna do this time is grab. Oof. Grab the cap and launch myself out of the cannon. Because I had the right idea last time, but I wasn't high enough. So I'm just gonna go to the cannon. Just aim as high as I can in the direction of the pyramid. There's the pyramid. A little bit fast, so I'm going to make a wide berth. Hopefully I don't run out of mooncap. Mooncap time now, okay. I think I might. Didn't work out. Because I was going too fast, I'm gonna retry
Peggle.
the first plan. No! That was all me. I can't even blame my controller.
Mamma mia.
That was just my mad skill.
Peggle.
Let's try this. Try this again from the top. Alright.
Game over.
Keep over.
Okie dokie.
That was only kind of my fault. I had bad RNG. I landed right when that flame burnt me. But I have 4, essentially 5 tries. Can I do it? Still doing better than I was with the blue cap vanish switch. Shiny Hook Pyramid. I have an idea, and it's kind of bold. I think I'm gonna try to use the fire
Peggle.
to fire run up the side. I don't have a good feeling about this, but maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. Can I bait this thing? Okay, I can get it to there. Alright, so I almost got it. Let's try it again. This should be coins. One up. Right. Let's try this again. No! I was super close. Let's keep doing it then. Come on. Fire. Get to like here. And oh, it didn't burn me. It faded. Okay. Ah. Just shy. Go, 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 go. Oh, no! No, no. I want to try this a couple more times, and if I can't get it, then I'll do it the way that it's supposed to be done, I guess. Yes! Oh man, that was incredible. I got it. That's the speedrun strat if you're a speedrunner, not me. Okay. What's up next? Inside the ancient pyramid. Right. Now I think there's two in here. Other than the one that I got from beating the sand golem. And let's see which one is which. There's one I think you get from climbing to the top. And I think there's another one from going to like 5 or 6 locations and like it drops a number. It'll be like 1, 2, 3. And I think that's one. That's another one. And then, other than the 100 coin star, the last one's the 8 red coins, I believe. You can jump. If you're a more skilled player, more skilled players will be able to jump over that rolling cylinder. Getting close to where the star is. I think there's some jumps after here. Yep.
Here we go!
So that one's climbing. The one after this would have been the sand golem one, which I think you have to get into that cage that for flying for your ones that you would have seen if you went back the other way. I actually don't think I'm going to do the 8 red coins. I'm still going to collect the 8 red coins, but I'm going to collect them in the sense of getting coins. I'm gonna try to get the 100 coin star, and also Void's Game Archive. Hello, welcome on in. My name's Al. Let's talk. I play retro games. Right now I'm just playing some Super Mario 64. My streaming days are still kind of tentative. I'm in between. I'm starting a new job in a couple weeks. But thank you for stopping by. Just enjoying some nice Super Mario 64. This is a casual 120 star run, as you can see. But thank you for the follow. It brings you around. How are you doing this fine Thursday? I think I was tripping on my words and said 100 coin because I'm doing, or I'm attempting to do the 100 coin star right now. We're in, what is it? Shifting Sand Lanes. I think this might be risky. No, it's an even. I missed both those coins. I almost got that one, but I also almost flew right into Oof, that was risky. Alright, I got that one. I'm gonna go back and grab my cap again. No! I don't know why I didn't triple jump. I just fell flat. I fell flat after 2.
Hegel.
I think I might game over here. If I'm not careful.
Hegel.
This and Lethal Lava Land coming up next. The fire stage. They're both very particular in the sense that, like, you can't leave or exit the 2 areas. Like, I can't go inside the pyramid. So a lot of these coins are risky. The only bummer is that the star pad to get the red coin star is over here, so I am going to have to get the 100 coin star inside the pyramid. There's no other way to do it. And because of that, I'll miss out on getting the red coin star, but that's okay. That coin's, yeah, that coin's gone. Long gone. Get the spine. Oof. Very nice. That's what I was trying to do last time. Excuse me. Alright. Now I'm actually going to try to fly around for some red coins. And then, other than that, there's the one by the Oasis, and that would be the end of the star. But, because I'm going for 100, I'm going to duck into the pyramid. Ah! Just missed it. Go. Number 5. Ah. I'm losing momentum. I need to get back to the cannon. Oof. Perfect. Oh no. No.
Mamma mia! Hego!
I didn't mean to exit. Well, I didn't mean to select the wrong course. I wonder, since I'm solo on lives, if I should just game over. That might be the best.
Hego!
I think I'm just gonna... yeah, do that here. It's not very hard to fall off the slide.
Game over!
Fresh batch of fresh batch. Oh my god! Why is this a tongue? Why is this such a tongue twister? Fresh batch of disposable Marios. Do it for the kingdom. Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Like all in. No. A fresh batch of disposable Marios. Do it for King and Country.
Hego!
What I'm thinking I might do is try to get the 8 red coins, because it seems like getting them is what kind of has been getting me into trouble. And then come back and get the coins from well, maybe I should get these coins because they're because I feel like if I run by those bombs and set them off, then it's a coin I've lost, and I don't want to lose any. But for now, like, I won't go after the Goombas, I won't go after the Parasha guys, I think they're called. I'll just go after these red coins. I don't have enough height. How did I not die there? I'll take it though. Because there have been a lot of deaths in this level that are questionable. That I've suffered already, so I'll take it. Take what you can. Coming to that a little too hot in that one. Can I maintain my height? Yes. try it one more time. Just like Daft Punk taught us. One more time. And you know what? Maybe if I come in this side. No! That was too hot. Still too hot. Still coming in too hot. Can I maintain? No. Alright. Third time's the charm. Well, the important thing was I got it.
Hegel.
And no one can say I didn't get it. It's one. Grab the bob-ombs. Attempt to grab the bob-ombs. Missed it. Okay. The best part about this is that I'm gonna have to do it all over again. What? What was that? So we're gonna have two rounds of this to enjoy. To enjoy, yes. You know, it's almost 11:30. You know, we'll see. I feel good. I feel good about these attempts. I have a good feeling about this attempt. Maybe I should go for that tricky one first. I got it. Didn't get that. Grab this one. Get a new cap and some new air. Let's see. Nope, missed. I just missed that one too. Let's try again. 6. Lacking the air. And I ran out of flight cap. Oh, joy. Yeah. Oh, man. My patience for this game is wearing very thin. I thought I was going to die there for a second. Okay, we're back. Back into action. Yes. Got it. Alright. This last one is very simple. We just have to go into the oasis. One more flight cap, just to be safe. As it falls into the pit of sand. Alright. One more flight cap, just to be safe. Here we go. Alright. Like I said, my patience was running thin, and I was thinking about calling it, and I was like, no, it's not quite 11:30. But it was 11:34 now. And I thought about getting the other coins and going in and getting a 100 coin star, and then the other star that's near, but I was like, there's no guarantees, and if I died, I would have nothing to show for it. At least now if I die, then it's like, well, I had to get 100 coins. And I agree with Mario, I'm tired. I'm tired. Alright. Let's wrap this thing up, shall we? Let's find someone to raid on the old twitch.tv. Oh my god, I just checked over to my YouTube. And I have my YouTube set to DVR. So I don't drop frames. And I'm so far behind. I just hit the brick to get the flight cap, and I haven't clicked the star yet. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, enough lollygagging, as it were. Mario's sawing logs. He's already tired of me. Tired of my crap. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. You know, I could raid Itaroma, but I think the week before last that I streamed, I raided him. I think he was he, him, if I remember, or he, they pronouns. I think, or them. I apologize if I didn't get that right. Beat every game. I also, well, because I haven't been streaming, but I did raid recently. So who's on? Oh, man. There's other big people too. You know what? I think I know who I'm going to raid. I'm going to raid Gunstar Heroes. Because I talked to him last night with Upside Down Matt, if you're still here. And he's a cool guy. I haven't given him much love. I don't think I've ever raided Gunstar Heroes. So let's do that now. Let's raid Gunstar. Yeah, so if you want to stick around for the raid, please continue to. If not, I appreciate you being here and chatting for me. This is a lot of fun, and this is an interesting experiment. And look at that, 3 viewers. I kind of wonder what my average is going to be, but this is essentially the same as me kind of doing my regular stuff. But everyone who showed up, again, this really goes out. You know, I've been depressed. I've thought about not streaming, like, even ever again. But it's great to see people come out and care. And even though it's only 3 people, and the other people who stopped by, the lurkers, even who haven't said anything, you know. Whoever you are, however you decide to show love today, really appreciate that. And we'll see you on Gunstar's side. Alright? Alright. I'm gonna pull my volume back into my PC, and then we'll read Gunstar. Alright, see ya.